just about the inexperience and your approach. Because before, you had quite a few veterans.
It's just our approach at the beginning is basically throw that youth out there, get them that game time experience, put them into situations where maybe they're not comfortable, because that's the only way they're going to learn, is if they get out there and do stuff. And whether they fail a couple times at first, in order for them to continue to grow as a player, or for us to continue to grow as a team, is they've got to get that experience, and they've got to get those swings in, they've got to get those ground balls in, pitches in, whatever it might be. Where the difference is, in the past, we didn't really have to worry about it. They just went out there and did what they do.
So you're headed to Vegas this week for the Desert Stinger Classic Tournament, whatever they call it, but you're going to play 5 games this weekend. And aside from the win-losses, what is going to be the kind of goal? What do you want to see from your squad?
Just growth, learning how to work together. I know we had a whole fall together. We do scrimmages, we practice every day, but really when the chips are down, how do we work together and who's going to show up? So, obviously we'd love to win, but right now it's about learning from each experience. And if we do lose, what did we learn? When we win, how did we win, and how do we keep that? How do we keep winning, doing what we did?
Now I'm drawing a blank. I'll think of this. I'll think of it. It's coming. For coaching staff. You're talking about your coaching staff. Who's your coaching staff? I know you've had in the past years coaches go on to other jobs, but who's the coaching staff?
We brought back Breonna Bajarin, who played outfield, first base, and caught for us. We brought KP, Kaylin Pukwe, back, who played the outfield, pitched, and played first base for us. So utility athletes in their own right, and who know the program, who know what to expect from me, who know the players, who know how they react to certain things, know what motivates, what doesn't motivate these players, and it just makes it an easier transition when you lose somebody who like Reed, who's been here so long. Bringing in players that know the program, who are already bleeding green and gold, just makes that transition easier, and makes that you don't really have to develop a relationship with these players, because you already have one. And they've been great. They've brought in some fresh ideas. They've kept me on my toes. They've challenged me, which I'm okay with, because even though I've been doing this for a while, I'm always learning. I'm always learning new ways to do things, and I really appreciate their new, fresh take on a lot of things.
And how helpful, knowing that you have such a young pitching staff, knowing that you have a former catcher, a former pitcher to kind of help that out.
It's been great, because they push them from both ends. Coach Pukwe takes a majority of that responsibility on herself, but myself being a former catcher, B being a former catcher, we kind of hit them from all angles. And even though we're all saying the same thing, we might say it differently. So it gives those players different things to look at, different ways to look at things, different ways to approach things. And I really do think the players get it when your coaching staff is on the same page and they're feeding you the same information, maybe just in different ways.
I forgot to ask the other coaches, but who is your pick and why to win the Super Bowl on Sunday? Obviously, you'll be partaking in your own big game, but you got.
Don't like football, don't care.
Shelli, jeez.
Don't care about football.
Jeez, man.
That's it.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Enjoy the Vegas.